Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor Sides, and this course is Principles of Microeconomics. We are in Chapter 9, the application of international trade. In the previous lecture, we discussed the benefits. Now let's look at the cost of international trade and how to offset the potential for individual loss. There are two specific tools we will look at that are commonly used to help offset loss potential. They are tariffs and quotas. A tariff is a tax, and it is used to limit or restrict trade by increasing the cost to the producer and or the price to the buyer, and that is in order to discourage demand, consumption demand, or to protect the domestic producers. We're going to look at a quick example. Let's assume that we're going to import those graphic t-shirts that you all love to wear so much. Let's assume that the world price for those graphic tees is $20 and that they are going to be imported in from some country, let's say Thailand or maybe China or even Mexico. And if the United States, well, it can't be Mexico because we have the NAFTA, but let's say China or Thailand, and we want to protect some of our U.S. producers, and so we will impose a tariff on those graphic tees that come into the United States by placing a $10 per shirt tax on that graphic tee. So what would happen is the world price is $20, the tariff is $10. That means in the store you're going to pay $30. Again, as you can see, if the world price is $30, you can see that we're not in equilibrium, and we'll talk about equilibrium in Chapter 4. We're not in equilibrium, which means that the supply is less than the demand. And at $30, producers want to supply 40, but we want consumers will demand 70. Here we go. At $30, producers want to supply 40. Consumers will demand 70. And so since we have a shortage, then we need to make up that shortage by importing in more t-shirts. At 20, we want 25. Producers want to produce 25. There's a demand for 80. So we have a shortage, and then we add 30, and we still have a shortage, but the distance again would be the imports. So we're going to, with the tariff, we're going to import 30 units of t-shirts, of graphic tees. The other tool that is used, and these are tools that the government would use. We also call them the planner, or the benevolent social planner. The second tool that is used is a quota. The quota, another quota, when you think of quota, think of limit, not a tax as a tariff, but it's a quantity limit. The effects of a quota, the effects of a tariff are the same. Again, the difference is that with a tariff, we're placing a tax, and it is monetary, or it has to do with money. It's a monetary restriction, causes a monetary restriction, and then a quota is a quantitative limit or quantitative reduction. So it's going to do the same whether we use quotas or tariffs. One has to do with money, the other one is a quantity. This concludes this segment of the lecture. I look forward to speaking with you again soon.